Hey, how's everybody doing? Yeah, I want to do this video because the subject is marijuana, weed, and actually, I'm having these arguments with some people, some of my friends on Facebook, and it's regarding drugs. Well, I mean, drugs in general. Like everybody knows that drugs are toxic. Drugs are really bad for our health. But some people think that weed is healthy for them, and like I'm constantly like arguing with people on Facebook because they talk about medicinal marijuana, and they're always like trying to explain why or justify the weed abuse or the use of marijuana, right? And it's actually crazy. Well, I mean, I actually have a really good friend of mine, and he's like, man, this dude's like, he does everything that I do. Like he's a faster. He eats raw meat. I mean, he's had amazing results. Like this dude believes in everything that I do, but he's still smoking weed. And this is actually like one of my good. He's actually like a good sneaker friend of mine, and and I don't want to go into arguments with him. I mean, I'll argue with other people that but with him, this is like a good friend of mine's. So I mean, so the thing is that weed is toxic, and it's I mean this is a proven fact. And the thing is that most of the things that I talk about on these videos are from personal experience, right? Like honestly, like I don't even believe anything that like I don't believe in studies. I don't believe in reports. Like everything that I talk about is actually because I've lived through it and like I've done it. And I don't know how many people know, but like I had like a really serious drug problem in the past. I've been clean. I'm going on 6 years completely clean from all drugs and alcohol. But like I know what it is to use drugs and to get high. Actually, I still go to NA meetings. Not as much now because I mean NA is great. Like I mean I have a lot of love for Narcotics Anonymous, but it's a man-made program, and I mean it's not. I mean it's good for people that are trying to stop using drugs, but I mean, due to all the things that I know now, like I don't believe in anybody. Like I barely, it's because everything's a scam. Like like this, like the mainstream is full of lies. So, as I was saying about the weed thing, like weed is really, really toxic. Like just, like every time you smoke weed, THC, it really it messes with your brain. Like I'm looking at a picture here where it shows what it impairs your movement, your judgment, your memory, your coordination, your vision, and your sensations. Like it basically just alters your brain. So I mean, this is a drug. Like you're in this is like toxic. The marijuana, THC is a toxic. So there's no way around it. I mean, unless you're like a cancer patient that's actually like, that I mean, in that case, then it probably would be a good remedy for for you to be able to eat, and and I mean, and all these studies are honestly like they're bull crap. If you don't have cancer, like you should not be smoking marijuana. This is you're smoking, you're intoxicating yourself. All right. And I know there's like a whole bunch of studies, right? That these people try to justify their weed consumption. So I mean, it's just like there's just so many things that marijuana does to your health. Like it's just it makes you would have a lower life satisfaction, poor mental health, poor physical health, and it's just oh my god, like this is and this subject is so it's so I mean, because there's so many people like in the cannabis community that but I mean, it's kind of like the vegans. Like the vegans, or they have like a bunch of people that that support veganism, and they have like these like freaking nonsense studies to try to prove that eating vegetables is and you guys like, and even same for the weed smoking community. You guys know that. I mean, I understand that, like, I mean, when you get high, it produces like some sort of satisfaction because I mean you're high, so but it really it's toxic. Like you're just there's nothing good about smoking marijuana. And and the side effects after after like from a long time of using marijuana, they're even crazier. So I mean, some people, I mean, if you have schizophrenia, it'll worsen it. You'll have temporary paranoia, you'll temporary hallucinations. And I'm actually gonna talk about a personal experience. I remember when I was my last like months of using marijuana, I couldn't even get high anymore because I would smoke weed, and I would honestly get so paranoid. Like I would just go in like paranoia like completely. Like I would take a couple puffs of marijuana, and I would just think that like people were like chasing me, or like I just get so like paranoid. Like I just like go like walking on the street like running from people. Like it didn't make any sense. Like I was totally paranoid. I thought that people were trying to like kill me, or I don't know. Like I was just totally paranoid. So I mean, at the end of like my drug using days, I didn't even enjoy weed anymore because it just made me so paranoid. And this is me like personal experience that I could say for myself, because that's what it really is. People like to say that, oh no, but look, they have studies. Like, no, like studies mean nothing. Like, do it yourself. Try to quit smoking weed and go strict carnivore, and and you'll see just how everything, like your life will change, and then you'll realize how like bad weed is. So yeah, so basically that's what I wanted to talk about, is because weed is honestly, marijuana is very toxic. It's bad for your health. Like there's no way around it. Like weed is really bad for your health. Like it's like one of the most powerful natural toxic plants that are out there. There is nothing good about weed.